um, be involved as much as you can with the game and share something that's super organic with you, fans and players. Kind of another way to build that bridge between people that play the game and maybe their favorite player.
Speaking of super organic, for soundtrack.
So it was tough. I wanted to choose some songs like International Player Anthem by UGK that I feel like everybody knows. I wanted to share some love to my hometown by, putting Nelly on there. Then I put me and Deuce, our favorite song that we listen to in the mornings on the way to school or when I pick them up, 101 by Gunna. So it was just, those kind of thought process went through my mind of things that I naturally listen to on a daily basis or some songs that have just special meanings to me.
Ain't this what they've been waiting?
When I saw Meek Mill on there, when I hear that first piano interlude, it gets me so excited. Are these songs that you listen to, like you said, in your everyday life, or do you also include songs that you get hyped to before games?
Yeah, I would just say I chose songs that at some point were one of my favorites. Like you said, that Meek Mill song is played at basketball games, football games, birthday parties, weddings. Like everybody knows the lyrics. I've seen it on TikTok.
What weddings are you going to?
I've seen it on TikTok, and I've just seen. It's just something that everybody knows, and when the beat drops, everybody goes crazy and gets excited.
Can you go bar for bar on Dreams and Nightmares?
Yeah, I think it's like I need to if they play it, I can definitely rap along with the song for sure.
Okay, because I was about to ask you to do it now. So I know that a lot of people say that when they play 2K, the soundtrack hypes them up and gets them into the mode of playing. How important is music to you while playing NBA 2K?
It's super important. I have a vivid memory of, I want to say, what 2K was it when it was the Jay-Z interlude song? But I remember when the song would play, I would get excited, I'm about to play the game or lock in or whatever.
You mentioned Nelly earlier in the interview. He's from St. Louis, you're from St. Louis. Did that impact your choice, him being from the same hometown, or were you going to include it no matter what?
For sure. Nelly put St. Louis on the map 20 some odd years ago. So it was only right to pay that respect. Nelly is somebody I'm super close with from the same neighborhood. And, I'm just very prideful about where I'm from and love people that came before me that did positive things from St. Louis and obviously showed some love and respect by putting them on there.
And how has your music taste evolved since growing up in St. Louis to now being in Boston every day and traveling all across the world and all across the country?
So I'm like an old soul. On any given day, obviously Lil Baby just dropped an album. So I listen to Lil Baby, Gunna, Drake, J. Cole, anybody that's dropping new music. But, there are days or phases where I go through and I listen to Jay-Z's old albums, or I listen to Jadakiss, or I listen to 50 Cent. So, shout out to my parents who introduced me to some good music when I was younger.
I was about to say, because that's I feel like you have an older soul in music. Not true old soul, but early 2000s rap old soul. And when were you born again? You're still super young, so.
I was born in 98.
Oh, stop it. No, but having the taste of early 2000s rap is you were what, 6 or 7 years old? So definitely shout out to your parents for introducing you to your musical taste, because I definitely can't wait to hear them in season 4. If you had to choose a verse or a song that resonates with you the most out of this soundtrack, what would it be and why?
Red Leather by Future and J. Cole.
That's what we doing. A few remain nameless deserve my dedication.
Because that's the song that we played in the locker room on our journey last season to win a championship.
And the Boston Celtics have done it. They are the NBA champions.
Like, that was just a song. I coincide that with, our run and memories I have of winning a championship.
Definitely. You are the NBA 2K25 cover athlete. Are you playing the game much these days? I know you're on the road a lot. We're in the middle of the season, but how much 2K are you playing?
So it's crazy how time flies. So Deuce just a month ago, I guess, December 6th, he turned 7, and I used to play 2K when I was his age.
Yeah.
And now I have a son that is 7, and we're playing a game that I'm on the cover of. It was just, I remember the first time I turned it on and played with him, it was just, it was a wild moment. And it was like, this is special because he was the one who told me that I was going to be on the cover.
Yeah,
of
exactly.
NBA 2K25. So
he must be the coolest kid in school. If everybody is 2K25, like, he must be so cool.
Yeah, something like that. He's one of a kind for sure.
Well, awesome. You're one of a kind, too. Thank you so much for joining us on 2K TV. Congratulations on all of your success. And now, as Season 4 soundtrack curator, got that little artistic vibe to your resume as well. Can't wait to have you back on the show, Jason.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's Season 4 in my team, and all sights are fixed on the Level 40 reward, a third-time All-Star, Dark Matter Dwayne Wade.
And with a new wing at Level 1, an Evo Anthony Edwards that can elevate to a diamond.
And maybe you're looking for another game changer. You want to balance your perimeter game or approach from the elbow? Well, Pro Pass owners are snagging Galaxy Opal Dirk Nowitzki as their automatic reward. And if you see him fading away with the jumper, he's going to feel almost automatic out there.
Domination is getting another challenging addition, Journeys. You'll be following career travels of players as they change teams. For those who collect all 99 stars, a Hall of Fame legend will join your team. Galaxy Opal Bill Walton. He's had memorable runs with the Blazers, Clippers, and Celtics, and your My Team will be bringing the love, rebounds, and points like never before.
And he really adds a lot of character to any lineup. With so many good cards and plenty of helpful rewards, that's enough of us for now. Go collect, go win, go prove that you're the best in My Team.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Washington Wizards going up against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center with two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And to look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And guys, with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain most effective.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. We've got Jordan Poole, Kyle Kuzma out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Sarr in at the center position. And for the Warriors, Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. Stephen Curry is out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Jackson Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Outside Schroeder. The kick out to Wiggins. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Three-pointer is up from Brogdon, and he buries his first look.
Understand this, if Malcolm Brogdon is on the three-point line, you better get a hand up and contest. Nicely done.
On the wing, Green. Now here's Jackson Davis. Defense right on him. Schroeder can't get it to go. And Washington with possession. Here's Kuzma. Jackson Davis grabs a miss.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is.
That's
my! Right there!
Wow!
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Here's Brogdon. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. I talked with him about how he's approaching matching up with Jordan Poole tonight, and he said to make sure we don't lose him on defense, we have to talk and we have to know where he is. Expects his team to be very active and talkative here tonight. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Coming off that screen, head up, Wiggins makes the right choice.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Outside Brogdon. Inside. Here's Sarr. And the powerful one-handed slam.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
And here's Schroeder outside. Knocks down the triple.
You love the no hesitation from Dennis Schroeder. Just catch fire and let it go.
To the middle. The kick out to Poole. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Kuzma. Over Green. And another basket for Washington. And here are the Warriors now. Green with a screen on Poole. Here's Curry. And the layup falls.
Well, the pick and roll is a play that Curry loves to operate, and he's always asking and seeking opportunities in this kind of situation.
Kuzma outside. Offline with a three. The Warriors leading. Pass to Jackson Davis. It's stolen by Kuzma. And here they come. Brogdon with the ball. Here's Sarr. And that one is stuffed right through.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Sarr.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Anderson's checked in for the Warriors. And a change for the Wizards. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Kuzma. Brogdon with a screen on Curry. Here's Poole. And he drops it in from the low post.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Curry finds Anderson. Clock at 6. Back to Curry. To the inside. Now Coulibaly. Yet to see a basket. Poole for three. He buries it from three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Curry looking it over. Pass to Schroeder. The kick out, Curry. It's tipped.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
Misses the layup. Washington leading by 5. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now. And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
So many ups and downs in his career, Doris. You forget how young Jordan Poole is.
Well, think about opposite ends of the spectrum early on in his career. He goes down to the G League and then won a title all in a span of under 24 months. To me, he's still figuring out what works best for him, but the skill is undeniable.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Moody's checked in for Anderson.
Show him some love and make some noise for your GS Breaker.
And here's Curry. Pass to Wiggins. They need this. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And you see it right there. Wiggins excels at drawing contact, getting to the free throw line, his specialty.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. The free throw drops for Wiggins. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Poole. Give him 8 points now. Here's Coulibaly. Off the mark there with a 3. Warriors trail by 6. Wiggins down low. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Some contact inside. Wiggins playing big and will go to the charity stripe.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Wizards leading by 5. That's tipped. Brogdon from outside nails it from beyond the arc. Brogdon's got his second bucket of the night.
Now, this guy is always under control. From the drive to the pull-up jumper, Malcolm Brogdon doing work.
The Wizards have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Pass to Sarr. 3-pointer. Warriors with the rebound. Moody with it. And here's Jackson Davis. Valanciunas covering. Outside Schroeder. Now Jackson Davis. Valanciunas covering. Shot clock at 6. Wiggins down low. Tries a 10-footer. Valanciunas with a rebound. Washington has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Wiggins with it, guarded by Valanciunas. And here comes the break. Here's Schroeder. Wiggins passes to Moody. Here's Schroeder. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Curry. There's the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Curry's gotten his second bucket of the game.
How about the creativity from Stephen Curry? Decks it, gets past the defense. What a finish.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season for the first time in a long time hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Ooh, not good there, Allie. Thank you. And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. And Washington will go for a different look here. 1:10 left in the first quarter here. The Wizards with another miss. Warriors trail by 6. Here's Podziemski. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wizards.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance. So knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
The Warriors have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. And it's Green off the drive. Oh, it's blocked by Valanciunas. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Podziemski. Defense is right there. And that one's good. Green.
Boy, how hard is Draymond Green to handle in the pick and roll? And it doesn't matter whether he's the guy handling the basketball or in this instance, he's the guy rolling to the rim.
It's George on the wing. Hits a three-pointer.
George. Free ball.
Here's Podziemski. Left side, Green. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Heel. Back to Podziemski. To the paint. Out to Heel. Looney with the ball. Valanciunas covering. What a performance for Jordan Poole. He's been the story for Washington. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Washington's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
And the Wizards with possession here. 6-point lead. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That'll be a second foul of the game. Washington's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Kuzma. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes a legal guarding position would help players and officials. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Wiggins with a screen on Kuzma. Curry finds Green. Down low. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Boy, Draymond Green has turned himself into a sensational passer. He can read the defense and put a pass into the tightest window.
Gotta give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Pass to Carrington, and here's Kispert. To the middle. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, to steal a line from you, up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
Out to Schroeder. Jackson Davis down low. Kuzma on him. Back to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Left side Curry. It's hauled in by Carrington. Wizards leading by 7. Here's Valanciunas. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, to me, that's the force that Valanciunas plays with. It allows him to shake the foul off, maintain his poise, and score it.
Champagnie, he's checked in for Kuzma. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Now here's Podziemski, guarded closely. Can't get it to fall. For Washington, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Champagnie. The Warriors pull it in. Hield up top. Still without a bucket. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Kispert with some nice D. Pass to Valanciunas. Lets the 3 fly. Looney grabs a miss. Warriors trail by 10. Right side Podziemski. It's hauled in by Carrington. Washington has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Kispert's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Podziemski into the lane. Anderson. And he buries his first look.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Pass to Carrington. Back to Kispert. Baseline try. And he hits the jump shot. Kispert's got 5 now.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Looney passes to Waters. Now here's Hield, defended by Kispert. Out to the right wing. Here's Waters. No points so far.
Well, Valanciunas reads the play and snuffs it out. That's the kind of defense you need from the 5 spot.
Pass to Carrington. The 3 is up. And the Wizards with another 3.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Will go with a different look here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Anderson. Wiggins comes in for Waters. Schroeder, he's checked in for Hield. And it's Curry in for Podziemski. And here are the Warriors now. They trail by 16. Curry passes to Looney. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And Poole launches it from deep. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Hey, guys. The Wizards' #2 overall pick, Alex Sarr, wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention, the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise. Everyone's excited to see the development of Alex Sarr.
A big piece. Okay, Shams, thank you. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Boy, we think of Dennis Schroeder as a natural-born scorer, but there he does a great job passing the basketball.
Poole against Curry. Fires from deep. Poole's shot is off. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Warriors. It's a 14-point game.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
The Wizards have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. A minute 58 left to play in the half. Poole. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. All right, Grant, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname? The Pool Party.
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
Fields checked in for the Warriors. And both free throws good for Poole.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Pass to Wiggins. Crafty move. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, showing some toughness right there. I like whenever Wiggins outmuscles the defense and capitalizes.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game. Wizards leading by 11. Poole outside. Kicks it to George. Pass to Brogdon. Here's Coulibaly, guarded by Hield. Curry with a steal. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Schroeder. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Schroeder's got 5.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
Poole from long range. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Jackson Davis. A good look from Wiggins. And the shot falls short that time.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Poole's shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, Wiggins! Bullseye with the 3.
And that's a good shot for Wiggins. I mean, he can be deadly from the corner.
George passes to Sarr. Outside Coulibaly. Here's Sarr, covered by Jackson Davis. Fader on the way. Stolen by Schroeder. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Well, Buddy Hield, opportunistic in transition, an opportunity to show you I've got some speed.
Washington leading by 7. Now here's Poole. 13 points in the game. Six on the shot clock. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Basketball. Wizards side, number 33, Kyle Kuzma.
Just 3 to shoot. The Wizards with another miss. So we conclude the first half. Wizards out in front, leading by 7. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
46.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition, but we got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participant.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. One of the stories here, Jordan Poole. Man, is he getting it done today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Wizards leading by 7. Checking out the group for Brian Keefe to start the second half. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Sarr. And it's Coulibaly in at the 3 spot.
Well, you have to take advantage of the chippies when you get them. Nice job by Dennis Schroeder in close.
Now Poole. Beyond the arc. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The Wizards shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Poole's shot is off.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Kuzma, the pass to Brogdon. Wiggins with a steal. And the Warriors pushing it up now. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Wiggins. Schroeder's got 9.
Boy, not many players in the league who are going to be faster than Dennis Schroeder in the open floor.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Poole against Curry. Wiggins from long range. Goes back up. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
Tenacity. It's the first word that comes to mind with Draymond Green. Is he the tallest power forward in the league? No. But can he score it? Yes.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. The kick out to Poole. Pass to Coulibaly. Poole outside. Brogdon against Schroeder. Clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Trace Jackson Davis picks one up.
Obviously, Alexander Sarr's stature grabs your attention, but he's stronger than he looks, too. And that can be a pretty dangerous combination if he learns to use it right.
And he's good on the second. Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
Washington's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Fires it. And again, Washington, no good. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Here's Poole. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And here's Schroeder outside. And the Warriors with another 3.
Okay, he's going to put on a clinic at the offensive end. Dennis Schroeder challenging this defense.
Hatred of known influence.
Poole, the pass to Brogdon.
Misandry, hatred of known influence. Criminalize misandry, hatred of known influence.
Poole outside. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Green. Unable to get that one. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Wizards trail by 6. Outside Koulibaly. Pass to Sarr. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis. And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 16-3 run. And he lobs it up top. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And we've got a timeout from Ryan Keith. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Your Warriors USA team.
Here for the Warriors. Fields checked in for Schroeder, and Pajemski subbed in for Curry. George, he's checked in for Washington. Kispert comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. That'll be a 5-second call.
I think that's going to stick with him for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Here's Hield. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Kispert, the pass to Poole. And another miss by Washington.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Back to Poole. Pass to Kuzma. Poole, right side. In transition, here come the Warriors. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
To stop the drought. Washington again can't hit. The Warriors lead by 15. Tipped away. And here's Poole. 15 points in the game. George, left side. Pass to Sarr. Now here's Kispert. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. Washington again can't hit.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind him.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Anderson comes in for Draymond Green. To the inside. Here's Anderson. Rebounded by Kuzma. The Wizards trail by 15. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Checking in for the Wizards, Jonas Valanciunas, Carrington.
Pass to Wiggins.
Wizards foul. Carrington. Second personal foul. Team's fourth.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, you got to give them credit for how aggressive they've been on defense, getting the opposition to cough it up and then making them pay on the other end.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Different look here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Looney. Green comes in for Anderson. Schroeder, he's checked in for Hield. And it's Stephen Curry in for Podziemski. Wizards trail by 17. Pass to Kispert. That one's off. Still out of sync. Golden State has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Outside Curry. This one for 3. Doesn't go for him.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
From deep. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 4 assists now tonight.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
And it's Poole with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Valanciunas. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Poole for 3. Connects from downtown. Poole's got 18.
That's how you up the ante. come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Curry's shot is off.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Carrington, no good. The Warriors lead by 17. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Number 16, Anthony Gill.
The Wizards trail by 17. Here's Carrington. He's got 6. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Checking in for the Wizards, number 7, Patrick Baldwin.
9 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Baldwin. And another miss by Washington. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Warriors on top, leading by 17. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Kyle Anderson, Brandon Pajemski out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Kevon Looney, and it's Waters in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Warriors 5. Hield against Davis, 6 to shoot. Here's Waters. No good on the triple. Wizards trail by 17. Pass to Carrington, launches a 3, drains the triple.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Pajemski. They grab their own miss. The third shot of the possession finally falls for them. And the Warriors lead by 16. Kispert outside. Jacks up a 3. And the Wizards with another 3.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Anderson. Hield on the wing. To the paint. Here's Waters. Inside. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the basket by Hield.
Oh, Buddy Hield saves the day. Had to put it up in a hurry. Great concentration.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Wizards trail by 15. Here's Carrington. Valanciunas can't get it to go. Here's Waters. Pass to Pajemski. Shot clock at 6. And here's Anderson. Let's go with a 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. Now Davis, the 3 ball. Second shot opportunity. Valanciunas, good.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
Down low, Looney, and Looney with the slam.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That's his first foul. And the Wizards making a change here. Butler's checked in. The Wizards trail by 15. They double him with Curry. Outside Butler. Pass to Kispert. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Jackson Davis in the high post. Back to Curry. Schroeder with it. George over to help. The three from Curry. It's hauled in by Carrington.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And here's Butler outside. Knocks it down from distance. Butler's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Washington. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Oh, Green with a block.
Draymond Green twice on the pipe, sends it right back to the shooter.
Here's Curry into the lane. Comes up empty down low.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Here's Butler. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second team foul. Shooting for Washington, Jared Butler. Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Butler. He makes 1 or 2 that time. The Warriors lead by 9. Schroeder passes to Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins punishing him inside.
You look at the numbers tonight. When Wiggins asserts himself, he's painful to defend.
Brogdon with the ball. He's picked up by Schroeder. Pass to Kuzma. They double him with Curry. And here's Butler. He's covered by Curry. Curry with the block.
The tremendous defensive effort from Stephen Curry. Believe me, his teammates will hear about that tonight.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Wiggins passes to Green. They swipe it. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That'll be a second foul of the game. Poole, he's checked in for Washington.
Checking in for the Wizards, number 13, Jordan Poole.
And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Washington to the middle. Here's Sarr, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, I love seeing Sarr get a little more physical there inside.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. Clock at 6. Shoots over Sarr. Jackson Davis misses. Wizards trail by 8. Brogdon finds Kuzma. They get the rebound. Here's Sarr. Takes the 3. Hauled in by Curry.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth quarter. Back to Wiggins. Green, a screen. Wiggins passes to Green. No good there. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Washington has gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth. And from 16 feet away, he cans it.
Just soft touch in the mid-range right there by Kyle Kuzma. Just accepting what the defense is willing to concede.
They get it back. Wiggins. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Wizards trail by 6.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take you. Kyle Kuzma stepping up and getting it done.
Poole against Curry. To the paint. Here's Jackson Davis. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
58 seconds left in the fourth. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Schroeder.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, he emphasized staying sharp the rest of the way, saying turnovers will kill us. We can close this gap if we take care of the ball. Don't try and overdo it. Let's send it back to you guys, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Well, just find a way. Malcolm Brogdon stepping up in a big one.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Curry draws the double. Green finds Wiggins. Green, a screen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Washington calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
The strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
16 seconds left in the fourth. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. The rebound by Wiggins. And so they foul intentionally.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And he's unable to get the second one. Brogdon from outside. And so the Warriors take the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Steph, they got out to a hot start offensively, but you were able to wear them down eventually. What changed?
Just stick with the program, try not to turn the ball over too much, move the ball on offense, and continue our defensive pressure. Hopefully, we force them into misses eventually.
You got it. Thanks so much, Steph.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.
game can be the
Quite the attire on the Pistons as they made their way through the tunnel earlier. They're geared up to give their fans a big treat here at home tonight. Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Golden State Warriors going up against the Detroit Pistons here at Little Caesars Arena. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Isaiah Stewart.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Now Golden State's starting five. In at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Stephen Curry's out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 spot. And for the Pistons, Thompson and Harris are their forwards. Hardaway is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the center, filling out the middle. So Detroit will get the first possession. Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, and the 3 off target. Schroeder looking over the floor. Curry with it. Duren picks him up, and the basket is good. Curry's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Warriors.
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. We talked about the daunting task of facing Steph Curry. Coach said Curry makes your entire 5 guard him. Steph might be the best conditioned player in the league. He is constantly moving. It makes him so difficult to track. So, of course, it's not just Curry shooting that presents problems. Guys?
Thank you, David. And it's Wiggins missing.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And he may never be an all-star, but Richard, Tobias Harris has a big impact on the game.
And he came into the NBA as a 3-man. But in a lot of ways, he's become the prototype modern power forward. Able to hold his own inside, but also space the floor from 3.
And Harris drops them both. Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Break 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
Jackson Davis with it, defended by Duren. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the Warriors, Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis.
That free throw, no good. Should we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Boy, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Now, here's Cunningham. Turned in an outstanding game against New York.
First personal foul. Team second.
Hardaway passes to Thompson.
We've seen Wiggins play suffocating defense against great scorers.
Thompson misses. They set the pick. Pass to Wiggins. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Schroeder finds Wiggins. Second shot opportunity.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Lets it go from 14. Out to Harris. The tray. Good on the triple. Harris has got 5 points so far.
You can just see how decisive Harris is. Effective at catching passes and just firing quickly.
Curry with it. Duran picks him up. Jackson Davis. Detroit with the rebound. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
No coverage that time. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Nobody answers the call better than Stephen Curry.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Chance here to look at the numbers for Andrew Wiggins. He's getting around 16 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Green with the ball. Duran picks him up.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. In the corner, it's Duran. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Harris a screen on Curry. Back to Harris. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Duran. Pocket 2. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
The Pistons making a change here. Beasley's checked in. And Golden State also making a change. Anderson, he's checked in for Green. Schroeder against Beasley. And that one's good. Schroeder. And this game is tied up now.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Cunningham's shot is off.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
And here's Cunningham after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Cunningham passes to Duran. Stolen by Anderson. Pass to Curry. Down low. Here's Schroeder. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. The Pistons second.
And look, that stat is absolutely no fluke. It's just a matter of getting hot from long range. They are working hard to find good, open looks from the perimeter.
And here's Cunningham. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Duran finds Harris. For three, Beasley. Outside Hardaway. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And it's Golden State's ball. A nice run going 12 in a row. It's Curry with the drive. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside Hardaway. The 3. No good that time. Wiggins with some nice D. Anderson kicks to Curry. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Here's Cunningham. That's tipped. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Now, here's Durant. Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone. And Anderson slams it in.
Now, passing isn't the strongest part of Wiggins' game, but he is far from a selfish scorer.
And when you think about Andrew Wiggins, championship-level defender for sure.
He can get in a guy's shirt without fouling him. He has the lateral movement to keep ball handlers in front of him. Really tough to do, especially in isolation.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
Holland, he's checked in for Durant. Count the basket. And the Warriors with possession here. 8-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, missing from the line became contagious. That happens. They just pick the worst time to do it.
2 on the clock. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And, Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
The Warriors making a switch here. Waters is checked in. It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
Here's Sasser, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Hield. They get it back. Three-pointer. Pass to Green. Three-pointer. And Hield with the basket on the assist from Green. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Beasley, another key contributor to that nice win against New York. Fades away. Got a piece of it.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
The big dunk at the end of the break.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Hield from outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Warriors lead by 15. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
We've got Isaiah Stewart. Asar Thompson is out there with Holland. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's Beasley in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Waters can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 15. Here's Stewart, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who the best defenders have been over the past month. Here are your steals leaders. 5th best, Asar Thompson.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Stewart with the steal. Pass to Holland. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Green. Here's Podziemski. Rips down the breakaway slam.
The playmaking of Hield, it's really improved over the years.
Now, here's Stewart, defended by Looney. It's stolen by Hield. The Warriors, another fast break opportunity here. Yep, it counts. Podziemski's got 4 points in the quarter.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
Here's Beasley. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Beasley, the best of Stewart. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Warriors leading by 20. Here's Podziemski. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the dunk by Stewart.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Golden State's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
With how much Draymond moves on the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
Pass to Beasley. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. And it's the Warriors on the break. And then Hield with the dunk.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
The Pistons working the ball around now. Now Stewart. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Warriors leading by 22. Now Podziemski. 11 points in the game. From the wing. Healed, can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Stolen by Anderson. Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone. And that one drops for him.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
So for the Pistons, Harris is checked in for Holland. Fontecchio's coming in for Thompson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Marcus Sasser. RJ, you had a chance to ref a Summer League game this past year, so you get a little bit of a feel for what these guys go through.
Being a referee is by far the hardest job in professional sports. To try and keep up with the amount of plays, the amount of possessions, I do not envy their job.
And the Warriors making a change here. Santos is checked in. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. It's Cunningham with the drive. Good on the shot.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Cade.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 16-7 run. The shot by Curry, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Pass to Fontecchio. Stewart kicks to Harris. Now, here's Stewart. Not a lot of room. Clock at 4. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. The dive for the ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by beasley. Let's see some of the numbers here for Andrew Wiggins.
And the one thing that he'll be looking to change is the downturn in his three-point percentage. It's taken a hit here the last 10 games. I know he's putting in extra work to get that rhythm back.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Hardaway is subbed in for Beasley. Wiggins is checked in for Golden State. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Brandon Podziemski.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Cunningham against Curry. Cunningham passes to Harris. Now here's Duren. Here's Fontecchio. Detroit, no good that time either. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Shoots the 3. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6.
And that's a comfortable spot for Wiggins. He has a great feel for that corner 3.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Fontecchio. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
You know, when things aren't going your way, it's tough to stick it out. So I applaud them for hanging in there.
Golden State's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Detroit's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. Now, they've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. BA, thank you. Curry's shot is off, and they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Team second. At the line for Detroit, Tim Hardaway Jr. Shooting one.
And you got to love a vet like Tim Hardaway Jr. He knows the game well, knows how to go out there and produce for his team.
And Detroit has possession. Now, here's Cunningham. The Pistons have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Harris inside. He's against Wiggins, and the layup's good off the glass. Harris has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Green slams it in.
Look at how effectively Green uses his body, disrupting the defense with the screen and making some room for himself.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Hardaway. Harris, right side. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, just a good job here in the second, pounding it inside, getting good looks right at the basket. Big reason why they're in front.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder.
What I appreciate about Wiggins is that he doesn't force anything. He just lets the game come to him naturally.
Here's Thompson, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green. The Pistons have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. First free throw is good.
This rookie, Thompson, is special. A talented guard who does a little bit of everything.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Here's Curry. 26 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Driving to the basket. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
So quick into the lane. Boy, Curry is lightning fast.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Outside Hardaway. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hardaway has got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, excellent preparation from Hardaway Jr. Primed to attack.
They set the pick. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Warriors ahead, just dominating this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. With J.B. Bickerstaff, Coach, what will be the areas of emphasis on defense in the second half?
Well, we got to do a much better job just being physical, fighting them deep down in the post. We got to be very aggressive early, not letting them get deep post catches, make them have to kick the basketball out and not take those easy buckets.
That is doing your work early, and we'll see if you can do it in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Please, direct your attention now to the center court. And get ready for the fans. Half-court shot. They're thinking about the shot. Superman. I give it up for our contestant.
Hey folks, and welcome. This first half has been the Stephen Curry show. He has just been everywhere. Yeah, he's high point so far. You see the plays they're running for him? Featured through the half. I expect that to continue.
Yeah, same.
Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they knew it was going to be a tough year. And I got to say, it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. We hope they're learning something out there. Challenging times for the franchise.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Curry. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his three-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
Thompson with it. Now defended by Wiggins. To the inside. Duren. And Duren slams it in.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Green with a screen for Curry. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
Over in the corner, Green. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Curry finds Wiggins. Back to Curry. 5 to shoot. Green with a screen for Curry. Over Harris. And again, no good by Golden State.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And it's blocked. Thompson against Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Outside for Curry. And stolen by Thompson. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Harris's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Curry's shot is off.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
At the line for 1, Tim Hardaway.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Fields checked in for Dennis Schroeder.
Number 7, Buddy Hield.
Pistons trail by 18. Outside Hardaway. Beyond the arc. Kept alive. Pass to Thompson. Pistons passing it around. Hardaway with a wide open look. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Hardaway has got 13 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. You take a look at the Warriors. This hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out. Warriors leading by 16. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Curry is inside. Guarded by Harris. The shot by Curry, no good. And the Pistons with possession. They've got an 8-0 run. Cunningham for three. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Curry can't get it to go. Detroit has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Harris dishes to Thompson. It's tipped. Out to Hardaway. Lets it go with a three. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Wiggins passes to Curry. Curry with another miss.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And how about the aggressiveness from Cunningham? Reading the defense and then just punishing them with that pull-up.
And Cunningham with the block. They retain possession. Curry kicks to Green. Curry on the wing. Green with a screen for Curry. A second chance effort. And another shot. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Pass to Duran. Out to Hardaway. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Hardaway has got 9 points here in the second half.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Different look here for Detroit. Beasley's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Then for the Warriors, Moses Moody comes in for Hield. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Stephen Curry. They set the pick into the lane. Jackson Davis misses the layup. Here are the Pistons with the ball. They've gone on a 13-0 run. Thompson with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Pass to Harris. And it's Beasley in the corner. This one for three. Buries it from three-point range. Beasley's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pistons. To the middle. Pajemski finds Green. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle steps for the Pistons.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for. Stewart's checked in for the Pistons. Holland comes in for Asar Thompson. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in. Pistons trail by 7. Holland the pass to Harris.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Green. He's averaging 8 points, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
I've played with someone like him, the type of player that looks to get others involved first. That's my type of teammate.
That one misses.
A good percentage from here. Harris over 80% for his career.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
On defense, the Pistons. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
Detroit making a switch. Montecchio's checked in. Beasley laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Beasley's got his second basket of the night.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Now here's Curry. He's covered by Sasser. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Wiggins finds Green. Rebounded by the Pistons. Inside. Fontecchio down low. Defended by Moody. And it's Fontecchio missing. Warriors leading by 4. Tries from 7. Wiggins surveying the floor. Pass to Curry. Down low. Here's Jackson Davis. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And we've got a timeout. Called by Steve Kerr. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Golden State. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. The lead is 2. And the foul on Marcus Sasser. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
Second personal foul. Team second. Substitution on the floor.
59 seconds left here in the third quarter. And he launches it from deep. From outside, off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Washington Wizards.
And that game against Sacramento, it's going to be a battle for this group. You get the feeling they'll need to be at their sharpest if they want to come away with a victory.
Here's Stewart. Pass to Holland. Back to Stewart. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And finished off by Anderson.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Stewart with it. Defended by Looney. Stewart against Anderson. Stewart misses. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball, and that's an intentional foul. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Anderson. Tipped away. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
We've got to get the first domino to fall, and then it's boom, boom, boom. The extra pass. We're not running plays to get a shot. We're running plays to get the domino to fall. So move the ball, drive and kick, we'll get great shots, all right?
Well, he's preaching team chemistry right now, Greg.
And he wants more ball movement because that makes everything simple.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Holland is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Simone Fontecchio. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Sasser in at the point. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Sasser. Stewart up top. Kicks it out to Beasley. The Warriors, another fast break opportunity here.
Wow, Hield is just relentless. He won't give them a chance to breathe and gets the steal.
Pistons trail by 15. And it's Fontecchio missing. Here's Hield. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game. Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
Sasser with it. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Well, you've got to value the possession. They've given up 6 points off of turnovers this quarter alone.
Anderson outside. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And
I remember you, I guess, grinning face with sweat.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Pajemski finds Hield. Golden State moving the ball around. To the paint. To the left side wing.
Yeah, I will maybe tomorrow. Lol, grinning face with sweat. Long time no see.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
That'll be a 5-second call. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Cunningham, he's checked in for the Pistons.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty
just returned from volley.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
To the middle. Anderson dishes to Curry. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
This just demonstrates how fearless Curry is. Look, he knows how to get inside and draw plenty of fouls.
Stephen Curry, 2 shots.
Nice. I've never been in Bali, Indonesia. Wow, face with open mouth. I haven't played Fortnite in a long time.
The first free throw is good.
Alone.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Yeah, me too.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
What you appreciate
most about Curry is his confidence, and it was really bad. It rained the whole time. I missed playing like 10 months last year.
Start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Stewart. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind. Another turnover there leading to a basket.
It's not lonely when you have friends to play with.
They're going to turn it over.
Teaching
They
right.
couldn't get it in bounds that time.
A lot of points off their turnovers this quarter. Way too many.
So for the Pistons, Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Holland. Tobias Harris comes in for Fontecchio. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Malik Beasley. The Warriors also with a sub.
Yeah, true grinning, squinting face.
A nice shot by Anderson.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Yes, in the past 2 years, I've been teaching people how to use AI.
Off the mark and the drop continues.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Hill. Buddy Hill. One shot.
By the way, you know a show speed?
Known as a volume three-point shooter, Hill is effective both as a starter as well as coming off the bench.
Asar Thompson.
The company rewarded me with the trip.
And the Warriors also making a change. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Anderson. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Face with open mouth.
If you see something on the big screen, then you know.
For you, their demon face with smiling eyes, party popper.
Substitution on the floor.
Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Schroeder outside. Driving inside. And he converts the layup.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Is he a YouTuber?
Detroit, they've gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Hardaway for 3. It falls through, making him 6 for 11.
THX. Yeah, he's a YouTuber.
That's his third 3 of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. That one good for 2.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Cunningham against Curry. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Wiggins. Outside for Curry. With the drive, and Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
Curry gets the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build.
I'm going to sleep.
Back to Schroeder. Outside Curry. Here's Green. He's off on that one. Cunningham with some nice D. Thompson for the triple. Wiggins with the block.
There's the length from Wiggins. Got the paw up and redirected the shot.
Timeout called for Warriors.
Thanks for stopping by, bro. See ya, beaming face with smiling eyes, 100 points.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Buddy Hield.
And his touch from long range has been money. Yeah, he's totaled 4 3-pointers on a very efficient night of shooting. And that's what turned a good game for him into a great one.
I don't know if they expected him to have this much of an impact, but the timing couldn't have been better. They dropped 2 straight leading into this one and did not want to lose 3 in a row. And the Warriors miss again. For Detroit, they've gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. And he commits the intentional foul. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And Thompson gets it to go.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
That's good from Cunningham. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter.
Third personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for your Pistons, Tim Hardaway.
Hardaway hits them both. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Schroeder passes to Curry. Over Hardaway. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 22.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Buddy Hield.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Thompson finds Hardaway. Back to Thompson. That shot is off. Wiggins with some nice D. Green against Thompson. Wiggins outside. Schroeder passes to Curry. Clock at 6. And he gets it to go.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
At the line for 2, Tim Hardaway.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Hardaway hits them both. Timeout called the Warriors. They're leading by 30. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And a big mental mistake as they get called for the timeout when they had none. remaining. And they're going to pay for it with maybe the rarest of technical fouls.
Yeah, major mental lapse there. He's got to know they're out of timeouts. Just a total unnecessary technical.
You're right, G.A. He won't live that one down easily. Not his proudest moment. Cunningham outside, takes the three. He can't get that one to fall. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Yeah, you know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Draymond. When you look at the stat sheet and why things work tonight, what are you looking at the most?
Turnovers. That's the key to the game. Look at turnovers and how many free throws they shot. If they weren't able to set their defense, we didn't turn the ball over, we were able to set ours. Those are the two things I look at.
Certainly sounds like the foundation to victory, man. Congrats again. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Buddy Hield.
Win and a loss in NBA 2K25, you have more options than ever in boosting your abilities while on a hot streak.
To find all of your options, open the My Career menu and select Takeover under the Progressions tab. You'll notice an animation showing how your skills increase with each level of Takeover activated. You'll also see what it takes to unlock each level.
Performing well in the Takeover category that you've selected helps fill your meter during games. Using the shoulder buttons, you can also view takeovers that are still locked and how to unlock them.
There are a lot of options to consider. Will you choose a takeover to boost one skill greatly, or a smaller boost to multiple abilities? Try out a few and see what makes the biggest difference for your playstyle.
I've been having a great time boosting my shooting. It's pretty difficult to stop me, and I can rack up a lot of points in a hurry. Trust me when I say this, it's a real game changer.
Whatever you choose, you'll be harder to stop than ever when Takeover is active. Check out your options today and help your affiliation take home the title of Season 4 champs. Good luck!
Happy New Year, everyone, and welcome to the first top plays of 2025. This week, we're featuring your State Farm top assists. Let's take a look at a couple of your premier passes. Grab a seat in the theater with Beast Mode. Getting pressured, steps back, and launches a pass to the rack. Wow! Sends the defender down to the maple, and the alley-oop is all syrup. What a sweet play. Into the wreck now with Stats Talk. Grabs a rebound and bounces the long-distance assist. No one was ready for it. Defenders were probably like, what was that sound? A bounce pass? From where? Way back there? No way! That's what I would say at least. Well done! Vote now for your favorite pass. I'm out of here for now. I'm assisting the transfer of clothes from the washer to the dryer. Can't try that bounce pass. It just doesn't work. See ya.
remember to keep sending us your best plays over social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. I love seeing what you're doing out there, especially my fellow Elite members.
Until next time, enjoy the game.